now just because.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, all you people
Just
out there.
Another
Party people.
manic Monday.
Whoa.
Wish it were
It's another
Sunday.
chilly day down here.
I know.
Actually, I don't wish it was Sunday.
No.
But I'm super glad I'm not in Nova Scotia right now.
I know. Hopefully Jackie, if she tunes in, is doing all right.
Jackie's been texting me and they have a shit ton of snow, but not gonna lie, because like they basically shut down the whole entire like, whatever for 2 days. I'm like, not gonna lie, if that happened here, we had like 150 centimeters of snow and they just shut everything down. I'm okay.
I just have to work from home, so
yeah, but
that would be the worst. Damn it. No days off.
I know, but you wouldn't have to get dressed.
That's true. Hey, Mike, Vinny, what's going on, everybody?
Mike.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Vinny.
Cheers, guys. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Yeah, Mike, it's been a minute.
Thanks for joining us.
Mike, you were away the past few weeks when you saw the like, I can't say that word. I feel like it's probably inappropriate. The like teenage basement vibes.
Oh yeah. This has been like a work in progress.
Yeah.
So,
that's right. Yeah. Almost done.
It went from bare walls to new walls.
Well, there was something on this wall, but we had to take it down for secret's sake.
That's right. Mombo, what's going on?
Mombo!
How you feeling, Mombo?
Hey, Mombo.
Hopefully the knee's doing better.
Turned into an afternoon talk show. No, it's like a evening.
We're trying to replicate the Jerry Springer set.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, what's going on, brother?
Christopher.
Oh, thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Nice the new set.
I said we have a few things that we had to take down. Because we can't
we're not ready to reveal yet. Getting
yeah,
closer.
There's such teases.
Well, you gotta tease it. What's all the season finale or premieres back in the day? They would like have weeks of trailers. This is just our really lame attempt at a trailer.
It's dragging out for it's been what, 6 weeks now?
Yeah.
We might have started talking about too early.
No, but progress is happening.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
A lot of progress.
Exactly. If anybody can't see progress now, like versus last week, I'm leaving.
We actually, well, this is so on brand for us. We were filming some stuff on Saturday for the new thing. And after we filmed it, it was in the can. We're like, I really think we need this, this, and this for it.
Yep.
So we went out and got this, this, and this. And now we have to redo the whole thing.
That's right.
We redo our first 2 episodes.
It's very on brand for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike wants to know was the pic. It was Eric and I's wedding pic.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a very romantic ceremony on the beach.
It was pretty amazing.
Toes in the sand.
It was a dream day.
The plant is a nice.
Steve was a bit of a bridezilla, but I'll let it pass.
That's how I did.
It's a money tree. It's supposed to bring money. I'm still waiting, but it's supposed to bring money.
Is it bringing money? When?
I know I'm waiting.
Okay.
But it can't hurt to like.
Yeah.
We just need it for the fresh air down here.
I thought people were going to say it was a pot plant.
Yeah.
They're in Canada.
Look
you
at that.
know.
Going in their basement.
Coming along slowly. I've been walking a bit without the cane staples. Yay!
Oh, nice. They're coming on Thursday. That's awesome. You're up and about.
It's awesome. Waiting for the first guest to come out. No guests now.
Mike, you are not the father.
Oh, no, Mike.
No, I feel like it would be more like dramatic if it was like, Mike, you are the father.
Yeah.
That would make Mike sweat a little.
Yeah, there's always like,
oh no.
You know, you see these girls crying and the guy's not the father. It's like, why would you want this guy to be the father when he has clearly zero interest in you or this kid?
I can't believe still doing those.
It's for dramatic purposes.
Well, no, I know.
Yeah.
My mind is blown in a good way, hopefully, bad way. I don't know. We've been, like I said, it's hard for people, like for you guys who aren't obviously here day to day and like weeks go by, but like to see that things are actually happening. So this is kind of like the first real visual that you guys can see that stuff's actually been happening.
Yeah.
But
now you can sort of see a transition from what it was to what it is and will be.
Taken a bit to
definitely piece by piece. Like we had to buy like the walls, cut them to size.
Yeah.
They get like the coverings for them. So it's all, incremental.
Yeah, it took a while to figure some of the stuff out, like
that's true.
The logistics of it all.
Well, and what we wanted to settle on and the vibe.
We should have shot the behind the scenes of the arguments about like which way the walls need to go and all the fun stuff.
But we got here, and maybe if you guys could see like what it looks like just here and then just to Eric.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So maybe once it's all good and stuff, I'll take a picture of the set just to show like on. Yeah. I always find it fascinating to see what things look like on camera, and then when you see the wide shot of it, it's like, oh wow.
Well, Mike's actually this is still the basement. So where we used to do the trips live streams, where the white brick is right here.
The white brick is still there. I can see it.
And this is where we've always been sitting for these live streams, where there's the door and all this stuff. We just covered it up with.
Yeah.
We bought a bunch of, I think they're like insulation.
Styrofoam.
Styrofoam insulation. They're like 12-foot by 4-foot panels that we bought. And then we bought all the vinyl to go on them and stuff. And well, you guys probably recognize this. You can see it now, finally.
Yeah.
It has new life.
It used to be, yeah.
I'm the father without remembering the fun. I know, it happens. They're going to be pics above your head in the future. Poutine for Eric, chili pepper for Steve, Reese peanut butter cup for
I like
Charles.
it, Vinny, yeah.
What's this?
How much is left to do, would you say? As far as the set, other than the thing we had to take down so you guys couldn't see it yet, to put that back up and maybe one other little thing, the set's like
close.
We're waiting for one
pretty
piece
much done
to come in to get delivered.
And then we have to film stuff.
And we want to shoot a couple of things before we have a couple of things, so when we go live, launch it, announce it, there's stuff there for people.
But then
more than one thing to watch.
But because we have to redo what we did on the weekend, we had dress rehearsal already. So we're like,
by the time we do these like new,
we're gonna be over and start something new.
Yeah, exactly. Take it all down. Let's go back over there. The white wall's still up.
That's right.
I'm really, really excited. Like, I really hope you guys will like it. Hello, people. Bricks in the plant. AmishGamer.
What's going on, brother?
So Monica's legs still are here. I was reading
in this shot, you can't see it because we zoomed in for the live stream. But in the videos that we're gonna shoot in the studio,
I'll let them rest here for the night.
Yeah. So in the videos we're shooting for this, you'll be able to see it. But for the live, we zoomed in just so that we're not like far away.
Yeah.
Covered by the door. Well, that door is just to like a closet, so it's okay.
And all this stuff, like it's literally like it's all styrofoam, so like
Steve, we gotta pretend we actually built
we can move these things in. Well, we already said we did.
It feels like a cool little like mini set. Like we can actually walk behind this wall to turn off like the sign and stuff.
Yeah, and like we can move these. Like they're really, other than them being kind of awkward, they're super light.
Yeah.
So Mike, the whole reason why we had to switch up the order was because Steve was sitting where I was sitting and I was in the middle.
Yeah.
But because his legs and like he's so tall, he was closest to the camera. He looked like he was sitting in a baby's chair.
It looked really weird. Yeah, it was very.
It was so awkward.
Well, he's the tallest one, right? So it just was like
his knees were like up to here,
and he was closest to the camera, so it made him even extra like.
It just
made him taller than he looked.
And Eric and I
really
just looked like.
We looked like we were like little like peons on the side. It didn't like match up properly.
So
from like a
overly large. Yeah, it was really bizarre. Yeah.
From like a symmetrical perspective, like the tallest guy should be in the middle.
Yeah. So
like school photos when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how that happened. Because like his knees looked like they were up to his like chin.
Yeah, when we did the first couple test runs, I'm like, this looks awful. I don't know what it is. Like we were talking about, we're like,
doesn't feel right.
Something looks really off with like everything.
You know what else too? Like this, the chairs, right? Because those chairs, the stools, they're adjustable, so we can make Steve. We can raise up, Steve can lower down.
Which we did.
Steve
was lowered,
so these are, it is what it is with these chairs.
And Mike, don't even get me started on how long I still haven't adapted to this change. It was very hard to the switting of spots for my brain.
Yeah, it feels weird. It feels weird being in the driver's seat here in the middle.
You just need a mini fridge to keep your bevies cold.
Oh, Mombo, the way you think.
Oh.
Can't wait to see what the new videos are going to be. Yeah, I'm excited.
Thanks, Chris.
It will be worth it when Eric wears a skirt, right? Well,
oh my.
The guys can't wear sweatpants at this angle.
No, doesn't work. No
we learned that lesson at our cottage live stream. Apparently,
that was shorts. That was a sweats. Oh yeah, that was a mistake. Oh boy, angles matter.
They do.
Angles matter.
Save it for the OF, Eric. Save it for the OF.
Yeah, I'll make my Instagram first, then I'll do the OF.
But we have a whole plan of like, we're just like having fun with it, and like, I know we keep talking about it and whatever, but we're just having fun with it. We're excited. We're trying to just sort of do it like differently than the trips when we didn't know anything of what we were doing. Like as far as like launching this and like having social media stuff and all that kind of jazz. Right off the top, we want to make sure we kind of have that stuff.
Yeah, of course. I'm aware of this.
I know.
No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I know.
I think it'll be. I'm excited. I think we had fun doing our what are now dress rehearsal videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that wasn't planned, but no, it actually worked out for the best in the end. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So we shouldn't be flubbing through our what we're saying next time.
We still will, but
We'll
it'll
find a-
seem more
We'll
natural.
find a way. Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah, and we just wanted because we know that some people who like the stuff on the trips may not like the new stuff or vice versa. So we wanted to kind of like start fresh with a new set for like the newer stuff. And then, especially since most of our trip stuff is not shot in studio anymore.
No, it's mostly
it's just the
So-
live streams, yeah.
And the live streams can kind of be like have the same set. So
yeah. This is
But yeah, because we're not filming as many in the studio, we didn't need the same type of table and all that kind of stuff.
No.
And it was really effing uncomfortable to sit at that table.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chairs were.
These chairs are 1,000 times more comfortable,
Like
to be
we
honest.
can lean back, I can sit cross-legged. Like
Well, we
you know.
tried like that's
Yeah.
where we used to sit over there. Like it was a pretty, we used to joke about it, but it was, it's more of an alcove.
Yeah.
So we were just gonna repurpose that spot, but these chairs wouldn't fit there.
I think this is better. It's
So
more
we're, by
open.
default, we're like, okay, well, if we can't use that, let's.
This is more open. Much
You know.
more of like we were doing a live streams before upstairs.
Yeah.
And we had kind of more
I
space.
think we can like.
Yeah.
flow
That's kind of like one of the
arms.
first things we heard when we moved from up there to down here was, oh, you guys look kind of claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's not so claustrophobic. We have some space between
No,
us.
we got a lot more room now. Yeah.
Yeah,
We can stretch our shit out.
I like it.
Dress rehearsals. Well, I just call them dress rehearsals
Don't touch
because
the walls. Don't secured.
I just call them dress rehearsals because they weren't intended to be. They were intended to actually be the videos. But then after we shot them and they started looking up stuff and we realized we could get stuff that we really wanted, we're like, well, we got to reshoot those because now we have the stuff we really want.
Yeah,
It'll make sense.
it'll all come together soon.
Have we all spoken in 2024? I don't know, Mike. Mike's been MIA. Mike's been the traveling
Oh, the
man.
traveling show.
I'm sure he was here making fun of the previous setup before.
He hasn't been here the past 2 weeks.
No, but
No.
maybe not. I don't know. I don't
Mike,
remember.
did you ever see this setup before the walls went up? I think he must have.
Might have, yeah. It's more relaxed setting. It definitely feels more relaxed. Like, it's. I don't know.
I look nervous, but I'm actually more relaxed.
I don't even know what I look like right now. Like, I don't even know. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't sitting like inappropriately.
I was like blended into the wall. You picked the wrong
Oh
hoodie to
no!
wear.
You matched with the wall. It's like a floating
I
head.
know, good that we don't have a green screen. Look at it. You do look like you have a floating
I
head.
do. I'll have to move over this way.
Your
Mike.
shirt is like the exact same color as the wall behind
How you manage that?
That's true. Mike and I do FaceTime all the time. I gave Mike my cell phone number. He gave me his.
Nice.
We could dox each other at any moment.
And so you know what he looks like then?
No, he still covers his
He
face.
still wears the,
Still with the Spidey?
Spider-Man
Ah,
mask.
No, he doesn't. He just
Maybe
puts,
one day he'll do a big reveal.
He just puts the little like what are those things
Oh,
on
like the
FaceTime?
emojis
like heads?
or-
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just puts that on his head. Yeah, so it's excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
I know.
I'll be nervous to like publish our first video.
Why?
Not like bad nervous, but just
I'll
it's
be
different.
It'll be different too. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. It's like,
No, well, it's it'll be a lot different. So it'll be fun.
yeah.
I think like especially in the new videos, you're gonna see more like just sort of candidness. Is that the right word?
I guess so. I think
Okay.
it's gonna be more like more of our own
Not
like
as structured, I guess, maybe.
I think it's not a structure, but it was more kind of like open ended too.
Yeah.
Like not so like reviewing a specific thing.
Yeah.
I think we're at the point if we had each other's cells, it wouldn't be creepy when I visit. True. Did I say wouldn't or would? I don't have my glasses on.
It says wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Yeah.
You kind of.
No, I'm probably wholly blocked from reality. No, I just was. Can you just maybe pull it a bit closer? That's all. It's just a little, like the actual computer.
Oh yeah, sure.
Just a little, there we go. Now I can see.
It's the problem now. The computer's further away. It's harder to see. Well, you can just make this bigger.
Well, no, it's fine. It's fine. I can just let you know.
I feel like the computer's safer too now. Because I can put my drinks down below. Because I
True.
can put my drinks on the same level as the computer.
Yeah.
True.
Steve must be breathing easy now.
I can't believe we made it that long.
I know. I'm
without it.
shocked, to be honest.
And it
I'm
wasn't
sure
all
that was
just me and
going-
Eric being
No.
klutzy. Steve's had his
No.
klutzy
We
moments,
all.
too.
I mean, just you have food and drinks around. There's a reason they ban drinks from like data centers and anything with
Or
computers.
lids. You have to have drinks with like lids.
Or lids, at least. Yeah, but a lot of places
Smart.
won't let you have anything like that.
No.
Hard to be like, I just ruined $100,000 server because I had a coffee spill on it.
I'm just looking at all.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at all the fun stuff that we have.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff down here.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff.
We went pro.
What?
We're pros.
We kind of
In
forget how
our
much
own
stuff we had,
lives.
like all our lights and stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm.
You're finally getting your new car tomorrow.
Oh,
Nice.
yay!
Oh, nice.
That's
That's
awesome. So
awesome.
is that like that's a year now, right? Or over a year?
Honk, honk.
Yeah.
The cars are still like
Depending on what you're looking for, there's still a wait.
yeah, they're
Oh.
still price wise, they're still not coming down. It's I
Yeah.
don't know.
I like just the thought of having to buy a new car just makes me nauseous.
I'm hoping my car will last me 20 more years.
It's right, like I will drive a vehicle till it's like literally on like there's no wheels and it's just on
well,
metal.
most people,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
It's just not worth it for the.
No.
It's like a second morgage payment for a car payment.
Yeah,
it is right now. Yeah.
Because with interest rates being so high and the prices still are elevated, like it's crazy.
Like I refuse to pay $700 a month for a car. I mean,
Yeah.
like people can do it. That's awesome. But for me, A, like that's just completely unaffordable for me. And
Yeah.
B, like I just don't like cars enough to do it.
Well, it's
No.
for a depreciating investment. It's a lot of
Yeah.
money.
Just for some context, like probably like a Toyota RAV4 like base model with like $700 a month up here.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. I know.
Yeah.
Is it just a total mess off camera?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. So the problem is like we've been putting this together, but so things had to move out of the way. So it definitely needs a good organization of the stuff we're looking at. And then I'd really love to at some point, like I know we set it over there, but I feel like this setup kind of makes it a bit better to show you like what this room actually looks like. Because I think it would be really cool as a viewer, what you picture in your head and then you see, it would be like, what?
Yeah.
I like seeing that stuff, especially when you see like
Yeah.
the little corner that this is, like the small space this actually is.
Yeah. You kind of see the
But we can't do that now because we have lots of stuff that is a secret still.
and
Yeah.
it's also just
Well,
lots
obviously,
of junk
yeah.
everywhere.
Like the corner where the trips, like not the trips, but our live stream setup and stuff over there is now home to like a lot of equipment.
Stuff that was here just got shifted over
I
there.
want to grab something.
I'm scared. What are you grabbing?
You'll see in a second. Don't worry, I'll be delicate.
He's really making me nervous on what he's grabbing. Okay, I just want to make sure he wasn't grabbing something that was a secret.
No.
You're trying to grab that sign.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Been over a year. Wow. Eric has been driving his 94 Honda Civic since he got his license. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I would be still driving my car if I still had it and it worked. F that new car stuff.
No, I mean, like I said, unless you're putting like, if you're doing like long distance commuting on a regular basis where like you really need like if you're driving like local or something where you can kind of get away with.
I'm just very cheap when it comes to cars, and they just are money pits to me. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate a nice ride, but if I have to come out of my own pocket, I'm cheap.
I saw Mike knocking my 1994 Honda Civic.
The one we ordered came in at a 2024, and the same model was coming a few days later, so they attached our names to that one. Nice.
Nice. It's always exciting to get a new car.
Let's get a behind the scenes when incriminating pictures and mess are swept through the rug.
It lives.
It does. We should put that up for these live streams.
Oh, there we go.
It's not so much incriminating mess.
Is there
It's
any
just
batteries in it? Turn it on.
it's not so much incriminating mess. It's just a mess we don't want to reveal yet.
No. Negative. Whatever batteries in it are long dead.
We just don't want to reveal the stuff that's. We had to like move it off camera.
Yeah.
I'm picking you up in my 2000 Nissan Altima. Look, I am not impressed by fancy cars. Again, if I had to sit driving a car, like I can appreciate a nice ride, 100%. But I really care.
You really care about the bank accounts. Let's be real.
No, I really don't care about cars.
Oh,
Literally, it doesn't impress me if you.
I've never had a real. I mean, yeah, it's been
like
car's always been what can I? What's the nicest car I can afford in like my price range? Not.
I never am like, wow, that's a nice car. Like I'm just never even pay attention to cars to even like care.
Yeah, no, I've never been a car guy. Like, I want to have a nice car, but like,
yeah,
I'd like to have a nice car, but like,
I was always what's in my budget that I can afford that's nice.
That's exactly it. Like, what can I afford?
Because I remember working with guys who would, be like, "Oh, I got this brand new one." I'm like, what the hell are you spending the money for in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if money wasn't such a thing, then sure, I would get like a really cool car. But like, I don't know. Even then, like unless I won like $50 million, we're literally spending $100,000 on a car didn't matter.
Well, then.
But like anything, like
whole
otherwise, it would just be like, even if I had like a bunch of money, I would be like, no, I'd rather spend it on vacation.
Well, I mean, but especially here, like car theft right now in Ontario, and it's through the roof.
We have organized rings here, taking our cars over to Africa.
Yeah. Putting them in shipping containers, shipping overseas and stuff. It's crazy. You see every day you see footage of someone's like ring cam or from their house getting robbed. It's nuts.
No shame in that, Mike.
That's amazing. I've got 335,000 kilometers on my car.
Is miles more than kilometers?
It's less.
Oh.
So Mike just did the calculation for you there, right? He did about 500 kilometers on his car.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
So he is way more.
That's a beast of an engine.
Good. That just keep driving it till it literally
you've gotten your money's worth. That's for damn sure. That's impressive, Mike.
I have a 2007. I don't know what it is.
Honda
Civic. I forget. See, I could care less. But my problem is like I'm cheap and I'll ride the old cars, but I also have severe car anxiety where I think any little creak, crack noise means the whole entire car is going to fall apart in pieces.
If you're going to drive like a how old's that now? Oh my god, that's like a 17-year-old car.
Yes.
Yeah,
you got to expect some creaks.
I know, but I'm like, even if I was in a brand new car and there was like a creak, I was in an Uber and it was like a new Uber and it was one of those things like his brakes obviously were a little like soft, so it was creaking. I'm like, the car's gonna fall apart. I just have really bad car anxiety like that.
Well, not that, but then the other rub is too is you gotta be willing to spend some money on it too.
Yeah.
Like you're driving a car from 07. That's not just oil changes and tire rotations you're doing to that thing. Sadly,
be happy. I'm still scared to drive it to Toronto.
Be a long drive for a car like that. Yeah.
No, I hate cars too. Like I'm a passenger princess all day if I could be. Make me a passenger princess. Yeah, if it's someone else's car, whatever. But yeah, I it's like this weird thing that I've been trying to figure it out as I've gotten older. I'm not afraid to drive. Like I'm not afraid to get in the car and drive somewhere. Like I'm not afraid of that. I just don't like driving. I don't have the attention span for driving.
No, you can't have like a squirrel brain when you're driving.
A few times I've had to drive with them or whatever, and I'm driving because I was a DD or something. You guys are just like,
oh yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
At least you don't go very fast. You never go the speed limit, so that's all right. That's the most frustrating with you driving. Like, why are you going 50?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
safe.
I think you hit the speed limit once. I'm like, oh, good God.
But my point is that I have the anxiety around every little, like, I have this fear that I'm going to be driving to an intersection and the entire car is just going to break down and I'm going to be stuck in the intersection. I don't know why.
And then you sit in your car and cry.
Exactly. Like, it's my,
put your four
that's
ways on
my
and
fear.
wait for the tow truck.
Yeah. CEO will come and take you off the road.
Almost just can't even, that's right. You can't even drive it for another month with their leg.
That's no fun.
Tell the hubby not to do anything crazy to it before you get a chance to enjoy it.
At least you can sit and enjoy the new car smell.
Passenger princess. It's weird because I grew up with a dad who, like, I mean, let's be real, like, our new cars were nothing fancy, but, like, my dad loved car shopping, loved new cars. Like, it was, like, his baby. Like, way back in the day, he'd be, like, the one washing the car every Sunday, waxing it, all that kind of crap. That went back in the day when dads had time to do that because it was just like, 9 to 5 jobs and it wasn't like anything, they weren't stressed out as much.
Yeah.
They could spend their Sunday washing the car.
This is what I do. Wash my car.
Just dudes being dudes or whatever it is.
Some people still do that.
I know they do, but I'm just saying it feels very much like a 90s thing. Like at least in our neighborhood on Sundays, like all the dads would come out, they'd like water their driveways and their grass and wash their cars.
Do the dads have like a hot car wash?
Yeah. No, it wasn't really hot. But and I just don't like cars. So it's weird because my dad tried to teach me how to do oil changes.
That's probably why I don't like them.
Didn't go very far. He tried to and then I learned very quickly how to get my dad to put gas in the car because I would just
by not doing it yourself.
My dad was very, very, very anal about he never liked less than half a tank or like a quarter of tank
Smart,
gas
especially
in the
in the
car.
winter.
And so I'd always leave it like that. So when he drove it, he'd have to fill it up, and he'd yell at me every time, but he still did it.
See, he didn't teach you anything.
Look, that's the one thing.
That's called an enabler.
That's the
right.
one thing in life that like, he coddled me over. Otherwise, it was like I didn't get coddled about anything. So I'll take it.
All right.
So you know enough to be dangerous.
Exactly. Guy knows just enough to be dangerous behind the wheel or fixing the car.
I get very distracted driving. I've gone through a red light before.
What? Did the red light camera get you?
No. It was like one of those super small, like, it was only like a 3-way, like it wasn't a big it was like a 2-lane intersection. Like, you know those ones that are by like malls and stuff?
Yep.
Those really small ones. It was like that. So
okay.
And I feel bad after, but
I did that once. I did that with you, remember? We were going golfing or something like that, and I stopped at a red light and then I just drove through it.
I remember that.
See,
it was one of those where the advanced green went and I wasn't paying attention, so I just went through, but it was only for the advanced greens, not.
Yeah. I was like, this is how it ends.
You guys have funny car stories.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, red light, red light. I was like, well, too late now.
They actually scream like that?
Yeah.
Red light, red light!
Yeah. it was the payback for you forgetting to stop way back in the
I
day.
forgot to stop?
Oh, when you were into my car.
Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry about that, man.
That's one of my favorite stories ever.
Yeah, that's a great story.
Because it was like harmless, but just the fact that it was like
Did more damage to my car than his car.
I know.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah.
This was like a long time ago.
Well, you know what? The funny story is it wasn't actually my car, it was my parents' car.
Yeah. And your dad was super pissed.
Oh, yeah, he was very mad. Yeah. He had like his Undertaker voice on. He was like, "You will pay for all damages." And my brother was Paul Bear.
That'd be amazing.
You'll pay!
And then you were going to Steve's parents' house, and so you had to see his dad after you.
Oh, yeah. I thought Steve's dad was going to flip out. But he was actually pretty cool about it.
Steve's
At least inside. Unless he went like inside afterwards and it was like cursing.
I feel like it takes a
He
lot
hit me
for
after you left.
I feel like
I never want you to hang out with that idiot Braden Hick again.
I feel like it takes a lot for your dad to like really get
Well, like, my car it was not that bad. Like Eric's was worse. I just had a couple of scratches at the bumper, and
yeah,
the muffler got screwed up, but they fixed it for free because I literally just got the muffler fixed. So they thought they put a bolt on wrong, so they just put it back together. I was like, oh, there you go.
And then you put a radio station.
I put a bumper sticker over the scratch, and it's
Well,
solved.
you were driving like a perfectly fine car, but it was like a shitbox car.
Well, it was a Pontiac Firefly. I was in college, so it was like, yeah.
I was in a Ford Taurus.
That's
wagon,
right.
So
There's a lot of weight here. I'm surprised you didn't like just kind of blow up on it with the size of that boat.
I should have went like right through it.
Could have.
Could have cut right through that thing. What? Where's Steve go?
I just remember looking in the mirror and see you go like, oh shit, is that stopping?
That's the. Oh, you really could have played that out.
I should have rolled out of my car. Ah!
My neck. Oh, I'll sue you for everything we got.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's even funnier because it would be much.
Let's bring up Eric's dad, Jerry.
I miss Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
I remember I bought Too Hot for TV. That Jerry Springer. I bought a bootleg copy in New York City when I was there in high school. For
Oh my god, I remember those things. Jerry Springer.
Was there like nudity and shit on it?
Oh,
yeah. So all like the censored bars that would be covering up the bits on TV. No bars.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. It was like
wasn't like high quality people.
No,
it was like
it's just like
fighting and stuff. It was just really stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it was fake.
Maybe it didn't start out that way, but
yeah, maybe not. I don't know. People would play it up. I think they got like a free weekend in Chicago or something for the show. I don't know what else they got.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they probably got a trip to.
But that's a funny story.
That was a long time ago, though. Yeah.
I forgot about that. I was like, where is she going with this?
Well, I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to say it, so I was just being subtle, and then you just said it.
Yeah, my car took the brunt of the blow. Like the front bumper was hanging got bumped lower.
How fast were you going though? Like
not that fast. It was a Ford Taurus shitbox, and then the one headlight got pushed in.
I think what happened was because the traffic stopped really short and quick in front of us. So I remember that because I sort of swerved because it stopped quick. So I did the whole like where you kind of turned to the side. Then when Eric hit me, he was pointed down, but I was on an angle, so he hit me like right on that front corner when it's when you hit your brakes hard, your nose goes down. I
don't remember what it cost, but I remember I was paying my dad for a bit.
It's your Canadian Tire job?
Yeah, Canadian Tire had to pay the bills for a bit.
You should have greased the mechanics there to fix it for.
I should have.
Like fix it on the house.
Hey guys, come on, you fix this for me. I'm in big trouble here. Get out of here, Erica. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was still fun back in the day when you still lived with parents and you didn't have expenses. So.
Oh yeah, not nearly as yeah.
Well, school, I guess,
But yeah, it's totally different. Yeah, living at home is a lot different than being on your own.
the trips are just full of I mean, I know we're so scandalous, eh?
It's scandalous.
Pretty wild story. A minor car accident with no injuries and minor damage.
It's just a funny story because of like how you're like, it seems always like I just look up and I see Eric looking off to the side, not even looking.
Looking at the lake.
I was immersed in the beauty of nature. Oh, beautiful scenery. Oh.
You're just like, shit. That's funny.
Oh, mercy.
They're fun stories.
Yeah, that was good. How come it's all my embarrassing stories?
Not always. I'm sure there's embarrassing stories of everybody. I've never gotten into an accident. Like, I've never been driving and had an accident.
Mike's got to bounce dinner with the ants.
Ooh,
see ya.
Say hi to your aunt.
Yes, enjoy it, Mike.
Or
David,
not,
how's it going?
Hi to your aunt. That's weird. Have fun with your aunt.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Enjoy dinner.
Yeah, have a good dinner.
Hey, David, thanks for joining us.
Yes, David, good to see you, man. Hope everything's going all right.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll leave
See,
David right,
right?
same person.
I know.
I knew it. I knew
I
you're
know.
the same person.
Okay, say hi. That I mean, as long as she doesn't think it's weird.
Yeah. Who?
My friend.
To the blank of the trip. That's exactly what
Yeah, exactly. The what? The trips.
you didn't know. Go to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
I was surrender. Just that sounds wrong.
No, that sounded really wrong.
That's my bit.
Just to sound wrong all the time.
Yeah.
We're re-earning things.
Eee.
David said things are picking up. It's good, David. It's good to hear.
Yay.
Oh, good to know, David.
And her butlers.
And her butlers. Oh man, I wish I could make them my butlers.
We'd be fired if you could see the state of this place.
I
I
know.
don't even care about masks. Just bring me shit. Do my laundry, bring me stuff, and drive me places.
Okay. Easy enough. What?
Nothing. I was debating if I needed to blow my nose or not.
Kelly's going
Oh.
to bounce on us again.
No,
I was going to say, so it's that time of the stream where Kelly bounces
Because
over her
down
nose.
here, because it's colder, like my nose.
Down here.
And I don't want to be like all the whole time. So I'm trying to like let it sit for as long as
Just
I
let
can.
it drip.
Oh, thanks, David. It looks nice and relaxing there now.
Oh, thanks,
Yay.
David.
Yeah, we're talking about that. We finally got our walls redone
Yeah.
from what they were originally. It was just the doorway and stuff.
We're sitting down, relaxing.
New chairs,
Yeah.
a fancy money tree,
It's
not
for ambiance.
cannabis plant.
Not a yeah, important. Not a cannabis plant.
It's kind of dying a little bit. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's gonna die down here. We have zero luck with plants, and down here.
I don't need this one. Doesn't need light though. It just needs water.
Yeah, well, that's remember I had a bamboo one down here. It was the same
Yeah,
thing.
but I never give it water.
Well,
I'm gonna leave a bucket of water down here. So just, every time we're sitting.
you need to get one of those things. You know, you ever see those like giant
Oh, the slow
Yeah.
drip.
those, like orb
But
things you put in there?
this plant I read about, if the leaves are yellowy, it means it needs water. If the leaves are something else, it means there's too much water.
This isn't the Costco one, is it? Okay. Mine's
This
dead.
is like 3 years old. My Costco one's still alive.
Mine is very, very dead.
Right, we believe you. That's not a pot plant.
No, if there's a pot plant next thing, it'll be to the ceiling.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think the climate down here is a pot plant.
No, you need like a lot of light. I think, don't you?
Like,
don't
I
know.
can't even
I've
keep.
never grown them. I don't know.
I can't even keep one of those like succulents that barely need anything but water once every 6
Yeah.
months. I couldn't keep bamboo alive, so I ain't keeping no.
But the problem is down here, it was out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Very true.
It's different when it's like upstairs in your room or in front of you where you see it every day. It's like, oh, that plant needs some water. But then you kind of like, oh,
Well, I mean, we were down here every week.
that's true.
Just never gave it water.
You just let it die.
We did dinner with
Right.
science to come down like 2 minutes before the stream
Yeah.
started, flip on the cameras, sit down, and get to it.
That's
no
right.
time for water.
Well,
We're
it'd be
not
like,
paying attention to
oh,
what's going on.
it would be like, oh, we should get water for that, and then what? You know, just what happens.
David said he had a cactus, had it through your frost on it.
Oh, man. David's quite the green thumb. He's got the
Yeah.
garden in his
I'm
backyard.
a terrible gardener. Although I've had a Venus flytrap now for a year
Yeah.
or so, I think, which is for me is impressive.
David had a video pop off on his channel. I was watching the one I was talking about before, the fish
The
and chip
vlog.
one.
Told you,
Yeah.
vlogs, people like it.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
It
we
was
like
like-
to see like
Where you are.
where you're from and what's like what goes on there and stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome, David.
I took a pop by his channel yesterday. I was like, oh man, it really it's doing good.
That's awesome. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's people like to see that stuff. We found that out too. Like
Yeah.
the stuff we thought people wouldn't care about at all. It's like, oh, people actually like this stuff.
Yeah, like our Canadian Tire vlog. We're like, oh, whatever. It's Canadian Tire.
Yeah,
But-
even just Canadian stuff in general. Like I remember we talked about it. It was like, who cares? Like no one's gonna care about like
Yeah.
Canada and stuff. And it's like, oh, like actually people enjoy this
It's
stuff.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, but it makes sense, like you said, because it's like us seeing where David is. Like, oh, it's totally different.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to, obviously, it's expensive to travel.
Yeah.
See what a country's like from someone who lives there.
No, exactly. Yeah, and
You're kind
yeah,
of like
so
living through them a little.
and sometimes you have no idea too. Like you have assumptions of what it looks like in Scotland or
Yeah.
Ireland or anywhere, but to see someone walking around their local city or somewhere, and you're like, oh, like you actually get a real idea of what it looks like there. It's really cool.
Some local flavor.
Yeah, it's not like a tourist video. You watch some of the tourism videos for these cities and stuff like that. It's
And the one video David did, though, there was some Habs fans giving Habs fans a bad name, I think. They're like,
in Scotland.
yeah.
That's really random.
Or I think they got a Habs hat on or something. He's being a bit of a hooligan in the background of the video, peeking his head around Dave's car and stuff. It's like, don't do it, Habs fan. Give us a bad name, buddy.
Yeah, and that's you got some friends there, Dave, that are Habs fans. That's seems very random.
Nice new set. Well, thank you, Arctic Ginger.
Cheers, Arctic Ginger. Good to see you, man.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we finally covered up the walls and the doorway that were behind us. We
did pretty it up a little.
it took us a little bit to figure out how to do it, and it's one step closer to getting ready to launch our new endeavor. It's a work in progress, but we're getting closer.
Yep.
We picked up some new gear on the weekend, waiting for a couple of things to show up in the mail, and we're gonna be good to go.
Yep. Stuff on order.
Yeah, fingers crossed it'll get here in the next day or two. I hope.
I know. And then we can get those 2 new videos done.
Yeah, redo them.
Redo them. Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, we shot a bunch of stuff on Saturday, and it was like, and when we did them, we're like, oh, this isn't quite what we wanted.
It wasn't quite right. Yeah. So they get a couple things to make it right, and one is still on the way.
Yeah, I see quite a few Canadian. I'm assuming that's Canadian hats.
Yeah.
It says hate, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm not. I know I need my glasses right now, but the Canadian hats. Oh, that's cool. It's funny to see,
Because I figured hockey's just so like Canada centric, especially Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah.
I wouldn't figure they'd the logo would make its way across the pond.
No, or not like me. Maybe they're like somewhere like in like Sweden or Finland or somewhere they play lots of hockey too.
That's true.
You think maybe, but like
UK's not a big
Scotland.
hockey.
You don't think
In
of
Scotland, yeah.
It looked like, was it this year they played in the UK? Or was that last year they had NHL games over there?
Might have been this year.
I know they definitely did. They played Australia this year, didn't they?
I don't know.
I think they went to Australia in the preseason this year. But I know they're trying to sort of branch the game out more. But
Definitely need more countries playing hockey. Like in the Olympics, it's always the same couple countries like fighting to the top.
yeah, the one thing at least with at least there's some other country like basketball, like it's kind of like a really American sport. Like
Yeah.
at least with hockey, like you look at a roster, like there's still like I said, you look at like Russia or like Finland and Sweden and stuff like that. Like at least there are some like it has a bit more of a reach to it than like basketball, which seems like a very like American sport. Our juice, he did the Nordic dip on the weekend.
Woo!
Not so bad. The sauna before and after. Oh, you would definitely need a sauna. How cold was the water?
Ugh, it's probably so cold
It was
that
minus
you don't
20,
even,
the temperature.
if you're just in and out, it's probably so cold. You don't even your brain probably doesn't even process it for the first 5 seconds. It's just
probably.
Yeah. David says he has 2 teams within 10 minutes and a local hockey team too.
What?
It's just like Canada.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. It is actually insane how many Tim Hortons we have.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
little
Like it's
It's like Dunkin' Donuts in the States, I'm guessing.
I think it's even worse. I think like it's literally like Tim Hortons is like everywhere. Like it's crazy. Like they totally found every possible like location in every city. Like it's nuts.
Mhm.
You
But
look
they're
it
all
up on a
busy.
map or something. That's like holy shit. Like how many of
That's
these
a lot
do
of
we
Tim
need?
Hortons.
But they're all in business. They're all thriving.
Yeah, with that. Well, yeah, they're all making money. So
They're doing something right. There's something in that coffee. I never saw a TikTok that was more true. It was like this guy that was like, explain something to me. Like, I go to Tim Hortons one day, and it's total garbage, but I keep going back, and like,
Yeah.
you know, I can't explain why.
Yeah.
Because it's like inbred in us.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you go there, you get a back cup of coffee, but you still go back again.
Like when we're babies, we have like Tim Hortons like in our bottles probably.
Probably.
yeah, but it is still like obviously there's exceptions to the rule, but like you can get in and out of there within like if you're getting a coffee and like a donut,
Oh yeah, it's
Like
like
the
you
basic?
can be out of there in like 2 minutes.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
So it is still really quick.
It's faster than McDonald's for coffee.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it does still have that. Like I said, sometimes it tastes like piss water
dishwater.
and whatever, but sometimes the food is garbage.
I love
But
my
it's
dishwater.
super fast, so
Yeah.
it does have that convenience to it, where it's still like probably the fastest drive-through you'll go through to get food.
Ugh.
Obviously, not every time, but
Sorry, Ginger just made me like. Oh, I just wanna
weren't
cry.
sure what the water was called. Some hands sticking to the oh,
20 seconds.
Hands sticking to the ladder? Oh my god.
that's crazy. Yeah, I guess
Oh.
the metal. It's
Yeah.
it's like that
It's like a
scene
stick
from
your tongue on.
A Christmas Story. The kid
Yeah.
lifts the pole.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, if you can pre-order your tins, it's even better.
Pre-ordering is
Yes.
definitely the way to go for any of these places. Really now, like
Starbucks does it.
McDonald's, anywhere does it.
Yeah.
It saves you a ton of time.
I always do it for Starbucks because, excuse me, I'm always like intimidated to order Starbucks because they use fancy words and I don't know it. So on the app, I can just pick what I want and then just pick.
It's definitely a lot
True.
easier that way rather than trying to be like. I still
Oh,
understand how people feel like I like 2.5 pumps of this, a half
Because
pump
a
of
lot
that.
of it's just like
how do you
shit
figure
they've
that shit
seen.
out?
Yeah. How many times do you have to come here and order something before you figure out exactly
A
your
lot of it-
precise
It's
measurements?
just stuff they've seen on TikTok and like.
That's true. I just feel like an idiot. I go to Tim Hortons. I'm like, I just want a coffee with cream.
I
That's all I
know.
ever get there usually.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you're like, what? Blood roast with cream? Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it's like why am I even? It's like, why am I even getting coffee here? Like it's not. It's not worth the money.
Yeah.
You have to read
Actually,
about
yes, they told us about the neoprene gloves they had after.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you
That's
would
so
definitely
cool.
want to wear some gloves on that so you don't lose a layer of skin on the metal.
Oh, that would be
I
awful.
just don't like being cold.
I saw a picture the other day of it must have been on Sunday. There's a bunch of people down at Lake Ontario in the water.
Yeah, they do it. They always
Do like the
everywhere
cold
does, like,
plunges and
the-
stuff. Well, that's like a big thing now, like ice baths and stuff like that.
Yeah, apparently it's got all sorts of like good dopamine properties
I
in your
don't know
body.
if I could do it. I've tried to do
But-
like colder showers, but
I've tried cold showers, and yeah, I didn't last long doing it. I did it for a month once because my water heater was broken.
That'll yeah.
I didn't have a choice. But outside of that, like, yeah, I've never really done cold showers.
No.
Yeah, it's not, I don't know. I know saunas. There was they've done a lot of research on the saunas and stuff like that. But I don't know all the cold. Sometimes you wonder too how much of it is like real,
well, I mean, I think
how
that
much of it
there-
is just like
Well,
internet hype.
No, I mean there obviously is some benefits, like for your like, I mean, whatever. For some people, it could be mental health, but I think there is benefits. Like when you get into freezing cold water, like it does stuff for your skin. and
It's
stuff.
the rush of that releases dopamine in your body.
Yeah, and it's because like after, like think about when you go in a sauna and it's like cold and hot and cold, and then when
Yeah.
you're done, you're like, well,
Yeah.
saunas, you're like, oh, you feel like good.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine doing a sauna without the water at the end.
You just feel gross. You'd be like, I'm
People
all
do
sweaty.
that.
Yeah.
Well,
Ugh.
they have them in their house, then they'll just like have showers.
Well, you have to
Yeah.
have like a shower. You have to have something. Yeah, because not having that, like at your cottage, being able to jump in the lake afterwards, like that's sort of the whole point of doing it.
I started the yawn train.
But I know you
Yeah.
broke me. I wasn't yawning, not yawning. But guess
You-
what? If you're sitting over there and I burp, you can't smell it
Very
probably.
true, Steve.
No, I get all the glory of it.
Enjoy, buddy.
But it's not even like it's just down here because it's that little bit colder. The cold just makes me yawny.
Yanni.
Yeah.
Like the musician.
Yeah.
It says, yes, felt great after I refused it at first.
Okay.
Yes, felt great after, but I refused to dunk my head. I was the only one not to get my head wet. I thought I would wimp out, honestly.
Well, good for
It's
you.
a lot. I mean, hey, not putting your head, whatever, but it's just jumping in that water. It's a lot of mind over matter. Just getting in, being able to jump into that lake. Like that's.
I don't even like jumping into the water at the cottage when it's like 30 degrees outside, like Celsius.
You're a bit of a baby.
I am.
Yeah, no
I like dip my toe.
And your lake is so small, like it turns into like
know.
bath water.
That's true. I've never seen you actually jump in. You're always like dipping, using the ladder to get in. Huh.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before. That should be your goal this year. Jump in.
I mean, I do jump. Like after the sauna and stuff, I jumped in, but it's all also honestly too for girls. Like if you jump in the water, you get like bathing suit wedgies. Your bathing suit could like misalign.
Oh boy.
It's not like just wearing like shorts like guys do.
That's true.
It's a whole big ordeal.
Yeah, like you jump in and then you're like
extra complications being a girl.
That's true, yeah. Guys are just wearing their shorts, so it's easy to
my shorts right up, you just pull it out the butt crack and you're good to go.
Yeah, girls bathing suit bottom rides up, it's like you're in a thong.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's not cute for most to see.
You guys have it so much easier. Just dive in.
I can't. I'm too scared to dive. I've always wanted to learn how, but I'm too scared.
I'm a little nervous to dive. Well, never mind. I think
it's like fun. You dive?
No, but I was saying I think the dock moved. Remember, like I jumped in the water and scraped my foot on the rock?
Yeah. You're not going to dive in when it's like
I think the dock's out further now than that point. I think.
Well,
maybe
unless
not.
like you can do shallow dives.
Not really,
too.
but as long as it's pretty deep, like as long as you shallow dive, yeah.
Yeah.
Not really when I go swimming. Not in a cold lake.
No lakes right now.
No, I'm ready for summer now.
No.
I've been pretty lucky with the weather. I mean, it's been cold, but nothing like.
Still doesn't matter. I'm still ready for like consistent sun and warmth and dryness.
No, I know it's been nice. It's getting sunnier and sunnier out now, which is nice.
It's true. I saw this thing in 39 days. It's going to be sunny until 7:30 at night.
Yeah, well, you can see it now at night. Like it's like when I leave work now, it's like it's like still light out. Like like legit light. It's nice. So all we got to get through is the next couple of weeks. I don't know what's supposed to happen for temperature for snow or anything. Like keep it all at east.
It's gonna be like 8 degrees on Friday.
No, thank good. That's good. It's totally screwed. This whole winter's been an absolute disaster.
And it's really like depending where you live, it's been all over the place, right? Like if you live in like you said Nova Scotia early on, like they have like a foot of snow right now, or a little more than that, like a meter of snow.
Yeah, there's so much snow. I was getting claustrophobic.
Well, they get like 150 centimeters or something like that.
Yeah, so like a meter and a half.
I was getting claustrophobic looking at the videos and trying to shovel them. They couldn't open their doors.
Well, where it gets,
But us in Southern Ontario, we've had like a week of like cold temperatures, really, like actual cold.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, and even the cold, like we got to like -10, -15 maybe.
Yeah.
Like it was like it's cold, but even for here, not like as cold as we've seen. Davis, it's really just wet and windy here. Just another storm. It was 10 degrees today. Wow. We're actually, we joked about it a few times. Like we have the weather you guys have, David. I think it's been pretty warm and rainy and windy and stuff here.
And I'm kind of over it.
Overcast, yeah.
Well, I think we've seen the sun like twice in the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Davis and Mombo said, isn't spring supposed to come early this year?
That's what
the groundhog said, right? I forgot it was Groundhog Day the other day. Going online, like, oh yeah, seeing everyone. Wyerton Willie and Puxatawny Phil and
Didn't Wyerton Willie die?
Yeah.
Well, then they just replace with another one.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably replace them every year. Who really knows?
Oh yeah.
Possibly.
I mean, groundhogs. I don't know. Do they have a long lifespan?
Probably like hamsters, a couple of years.
Yeah, I don't know what they're and not to, but like they probably get treated pretty well wherever they.
I mean,
that's the royalty.
Yeah.
Groundhog.
Yeah, so what's the thing you talk of? The sun?
Yeah. The sun.
That big bright orb in the sky? What is that thing?
The sun came out the other day and it actually hurt. Like my eyes. No, it did. It was
you're like a mole person. Like
I know, that's what it felt like. It was so weird. It was just like
it's weird that you really do when you feel the sunlight on your face, it's like you feel it. It's like you can
I know my cat's lying in the sun like the windows now. Like, I need this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. You can feel it, like recharging the old batteries.
True.
Up here, I mean, it's bad now. We get a ton of sun, anyways, and then in the winter, you're all covered up and stuff.
So basically, what I was trying to get to is that I feel silly ever complaining about the weather because we're so lucky, relatively.
We've had nothing to complain.
That's the thing.
This year, we've had nothing to complain about.
We are super. But it's also okay to complain about it. That's toxic to say that it's not okay to complain about something.
I didn't say it wasn't okay. I said I felt silly complaining about it.
Yes, but it is okay to be like, oh, I miss like.
Are you accusing me of having toxic positivity?
No, but I'm just trying to see for anybody. Like, it is. Yes, it could always be worse, but it's okay to not.
It's okay to not be okay.
To not love the era you're in.
No, it's true.
Right?
It's true. You can just like hate. February for the lack
and that's
of a better reason.
I hate winter. So yes, it's nice the sun came out. Yes, it's nice that it's not -40, but I still just dislike it and I prefer summer. So I'm just like, go summer.
It's on its way. But yeah, no, it's been nice. I mean, it's like I said, it's been hard to complain. I've had to shovel twice, I think. Once for sure. Maybe twice. But definitely once I've shoveled this year.
It's weird though, because like I don't enjoy snow, but I always do like one good snowstorm. There's just something so peaceful about a snowstorm.
Yeah, it looks nice with like freshly fallen snow.
And like if you have nowhere to go and like.
Well, that's always the key. Yeah, with the winters, like snow. As long as you got nowhere to go, it's not as great. You must be British. Talking and whining about the weather.
Yeah, that's what Canadians do too.
Yeah, we have the same trait.
Yeah, it must be.
It's like you never hear Americans bitching about the weather.
Some of them live in Arizona where it's beautiful all year round.
True. It's like a Canadian thing. I think because like, well, I mean, there's lots of obviously states that are the same as here, but like at least for the past years, like when we were kids, there was a difference between summer, fall, winter, spring. Like it was like a hard
cut season.
A very hard
seasons, yeah.
And for the past, I would say probably even like 20 years, maybe 15 years, it's all just melded.
It's gotten worse where now it's just basically like summer and winter. And the fall and spring just kind of like it's literally like a day. You wake up one day and all of a sudden winter's here.
Yeah.
You wake up one day, all of a sudden it's like summer.
There's no transition.
No, the transition is Mom was just 2 to 3 year average lifespan for a groundhog. In captivity, up to 14 years possible.
Whoa, that's a big difference for being in captivity.
I guess because in wild they're
it's predators.
Yeah, exactly.
14 years. Wow, that's
pretty impressive.
Yeah, almost like
a cat.
That sounds like a cat or a dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one.
Steve's groundhog.
They probably bite.
I want a pet beaver. So. Have you guys seen videos of baby beavers?
I've seen a few on TikTok where people have them as pets.
They probably would
and their butts smell like vanilla.
Their butts smell like vanilla?
That's where you get vanilla from, beaver butts.
Really? Get out. Is that the
Google it.
That's where vanilla extract comes from?
Google it.
Not the vanilla bean?
Well, maybe both, but Google it. Beaver's butts.
Oh, I will. I'll Google beaver's butts to find out if that's where vanilla comes from.
You don't believe me, huh?
I know they have stuff is it in perfume or something like that that's used? There's something.
Well, maybe that, but the vanilla scent.
Or there's something. There is something with beaver. Yeah,
so like the vanilla extract you get in the grocery store, like real vanilla. That's not from a beaver's butt.
It's like their anal glands or something like that. David says, "Yep, it's dark and wet rather than light and wet."
Okay, it used to be. It's rarely used today as a food flavoring, but it used to be.
I can't imagine why they stopped.
It's
delicious.
The beaver castoreum, the goo-like vanilla scented secretion that comes from the beaver's castor sacs.
Who the hell figured that out?
And it goes into food?
No, it used to.
Okay.
For flavor. But I'm just saying, like, beaver's butts smell like vanilla.
Wow. Well, that's good for you, beaver.
Again, who the hell figured that out? That's what I want to know. It tastes pretty good.
What's Billy doing? He's smelling the beaver's ass. What's going on?
Hey, Terry, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Terry.
Happy Monday, buddy.
But that's why they're like, beavers are cool, because they smell like vanilla. But beavers are nasty MFers. So baby beavers, maybe not, but like big working hard beavers, they mean.
Oh, yeah.
The one at the cottage, like, they got bitchy.
Look out for those old beavers.
We weren't even near it. We were just on the shore.
Yeah.
And it came into our space and got mad.
It's like, no, it's my space. You're just in it.
Yeah.
They smack their tails, yeah.
That's his perspective.
David says he can't wait to see Eric's search history.
Well, no, David, I'd be more scared of mine, I think.
Probably.
Eric and Steve's are just a whole bunch of, like, boobs.
And then beaver butt.
Beaver.
Guy's search history is probably so, like, just predictable. My search history is what you gotta be scared of.
Yours is probably like,
yours will get you sent
how
to
to
jail.
unliven this and that. And
yeah.
Mama said she's gonna stick with her vanilla bean extract. Thank you.
Yes. But it's kind of nice to know that beaver's butts smell like vanilla.
It makes me not so scary then.
Try and smell in the summer at the cottage.
Vanilla is like my favorite smell ever. So
Vanilla's a decent smell.
I love vanilla.
I just think it's weirdly random that a beaver's butt smells like vanilla.
I can't believe
The more you know.
that.
Boom, boom, boom.
See, sometimes I have good information.
No, I've heard that before.
All my
or something like
Googling
that.
and searching on the internet, it comes.
It paid off,
It
yeah.
does.
Don't dogs' ears smell like Cheetos?
Fritos,
Fritos?
not Cheetos.
I remember seeing a
Fritos.
thing about why that is.
And their feet.
It's like yeast or something,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like it's
Their paws.
It's a
smell
legit
like
thing,
these.
yeah.
Yeah, they do.
But
But
my
it's
dog's
like-
ears always smell like that.
But it's like oddly like it's a good like I don't know if it makes sense, but it's like a good
It's
smell.
like a musty old smell.
but it's
Yeah.
like doesn't smell bad. It's weird.
No, I
It's
know
like-
my dog's his ears always smell like that. Yeah, I used to love it.
And their paws.
And paws, yeah. Their ears too, because like all dogs are Shih Tzu, so like they don't get a lot of air in there.
Yeah.
It's like I want vanilla ice cream, not beverage fart ice cream. Beaver fart ice cream.
Beaver fart ice cream.
I think that poutine place, right? They had the beaver poo tail.
Yeah,
I think I smell a new thing, but beaver fart ice cream.
beaver fart ice
Look,
cream.
y'all
It's
learned
coming
something
down.
new.
That's right. We should trademark it or sell it to
We
them.
should. Mmm, delicious. Can't wait to put my tongue on some beaver fart ice cream.
It tastes like vanilla.
Oh,
Straight from the beaver's butt.
oh, what's that ripple? Don't ask.
Yeah. It's the extra flavor.
Oh,
Like I'm trying to. There's obviously some sort of poop joke there with beavers and logs.
This
and
is true.
hams.
with a ripple.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm down the rabbit hole of beaver smelling like vanilla.
I remember going to Science North and no, it was a porcupine they had. Didn't they have
Yeah,
a beaver there too?
They might have been.
They did have a porcupine. They
I
had,
remember
they had
the
a flying
flying
squirrel.
squirrel.
Yeah.
And they would fly it, and it would always land on random people.
Yeah.
And-
Science North was. I went there when I was in grade 6. Our school trip was to Science North in Sudbury. It was up in Sudbury,
Science
Ontario.
North
They
is
have like
actually pretty cool.
yeah, it's like a big like science. In Toronto, there's a science center, and then Science
They
North.
have the bed of nails that you lie on.
That's right. I remember going
Whoa.
on that. Yeah, and it would like raise up if you
The
wanted.
electricity ball.
I
Yeah.
never went to that place.
No, that was our grade 6 school trip and was to
Nice.
Sudbury.
Well, it's like
Cool.
2 hours away from my
Sucked.
cottage, so as kids, we would go there up in the big nickel mine and stuff.
Yeah, I remember going down.
That's
We
cool.
went to the big nickel mine. It was like 30 or 40 feet underground. It wasn't super
Yeah,
crazy.
but it's still freaking.
Well, it was kind of crazy going through like the
But
elevator down
there
there and
ain't much
stuff.
else to do in Sudbury. So
There's a song about it, Sudbury Saturday Night.
the big nickel
Called
mine.
Stompin'
and-
Tom.
Dun, dun, dun.
But yeah,
but
big nickel
Science
mine.
North
Yeah.
is cool.
Ben and Jerry's new flavor.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Well,
I kind of want some ice cream. I'm not gonna lie. I like having it. I don't regret it.
we filmed a video on Friday, and these two babies had like 3 bites of ice cream.
Yeah.
Video coming soon, but it did not sit well.
No, that dessert was.
I always remember a good old friend Liz Ricard saying to get lactate. I'm like, I still never do it, but like I need to do that.
I know.
I
Listen,
do like ice cream, but it kills me.
yeah, I was a mess.
Terry wants some liver and ooh. I don't know if I've ever had a parsnip.
I think it's like turnip.
Is it like turnip?
Turnip?
It's like the same family as like a turnip.
I love
Okay.
turnip.
I've never had a parsnip.
But I feel like parsnip is like not as like sweet tasting as turnip. My grandma would have them. They look boring.
I was a kid. I turnip. I would just like have like puree, like mashed.
I never liked turnip.
We had like turnip ice cream, didn't we? Wasn't that a Filipino thing?
No.
Oh, Terry says
Like
the
the
parsnip
gelato
is in the
turnip?
same carrot. It's in the carrot genus.
Oh, okay. Well, I knew it was
David
something.
loves parsnips. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I've ever had one. I have to look up and see.
Oh man, Mama, that sounds so good. I
Oh.
love apple crisp.
I haven't had them. My parents, yeah,
Apple crisp with butterscotch ripple ice cream. Oh my god.
that sounds good. I haven't had my parents. My mom used to make apple crisp, but she hasn't made it in years.
And it's
I'm
like the
salivating.
easiest thing ever to make. I mean, I don't make it, but I know my mom one time asked her to make it, or my sister, because she loves it. It's like literally 4 ingredients. Like it's nothing. It's so easy.
Yeah, my parents.
simple,
my
yeah.
mom's. My parents are always really different than everyone else's. They never had oats in it.
What did you have in
It's
it?
like what?
It's brown sugar.
It was-
It's in-
Okay, that's not apple crisp.
Yeah.
That's apples and cinnamon or apples and brown sugar.
no, I don't know. They just call it apple crisp, but it was really
No,
good.
that's like homemade applesauce type deal.
No, it's full of apples and stuff like that. But instead of the oats on
No.
top, it's like a brown sugar. It was so good. It's
That's
better than the
gross.
oats. The oats was terrible.
Sorry?
The oats is shit.
The oats is what makes it an apple crisp.
Why?
It's supposed to have like a crisp, like a crust on top.
Well, that's what the brown sugar is.
And there's a whole crust of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all crusted. It's a crust of brown sugar.
Okay.
Just because it's different, it's still good.
I've never seen it. That's
I'm
all I'm
not
saying.
saying it's
I'm
not
not saying
good.
it's not
I'm
good.
just saying that I don't think that ask a poll of like 10 people what apple crisp has in it. I guarantee you they're all gonna say oats.
I'll say they're wrong. I don't say that it's wrong. I say it's not good.
We should have an apple crisp showdown. Make your mom make hers, then
Mombo,
your sister can make hers.
how do you make
Yeah.
apple crisp? Does it have oats in it? Mombo would know.
Carl Weathers. I saw
I
that.
saw
Terry. It's
Carl
really
was passed
sad.
away. That's too bad.
Yeah, I did Carl Weathers.
He was in two of my favorite movies, the first Rocky and Predator.
Oh, butterscotch triple was my grandma's favorite ice cream. She loved
Roscoe Triple is a good one. So oats, flour, brown sugar, and butter topping.
Exactly, like that's it. That's all there is in it. So you just had everything but the oats? You're literally eating baked apples. It's not apple crisp.
It's the same thing with the oats just go on the very top.
I know, but the oats are the key piece to it. I guarantee you, we're gonna do a poll one time and see. I'm not saying that yours isn't dessert, but I don't think it should be called apple crisp.
Well, they called it apple crisp, and it was delicious.
I have no doubt. I mean, apple. I just think it's funny how like different people like the same, like I don't know, like you know what I mean, like things
Yeah.
like that where it's like apple crisp, but like people make it differently.
Yeah.
And it's like no, the way I had it growing up is how it is.
No,
no,
yeah.
the way I had it.
Yeah.
No, it was good. Yeah, I haven't had it in years.
All right, guys, that is 1 hour.
Yes, it is 8 o'clock.
Dang, that was a fast hour.
Time
Ooh.
to get ready
air.
for work.
Jesus, work.
I'm gonna
Thanks
get
a
up
lot
early
for
tomorrow.
reminding me.
It's 20 to 1.
What the heck?
That's weird. Siri telling us the time.
Why?
Thanks, Siri.
I don't know.
All right, guys, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. Glad you guys like the new set. Stay tuned. It's coming very, 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 very soon.
Yes, thanks, guys. Another fun Monday night. We appreciate it.
Everybody have an awesome week. Everybody stay safe, stay warm, all that good stuff.
Yes.
And we will see you next Monday. And don't forget, guys,
You're
You're
awesome.
awesome. Bye,
Have a
guys.
good
Have a great
week.
week. See you next